What's up, YouTube? It's Bluff City Nerd here. We're back with
Kel Breezy from Wrestling Rants 901.
Alright, and we're giving you our review on Clash of Champions that happened recently. Now, let's get right into it. First match, Raw Tag Team Championship, Robert Roode, Dolph Ziggler, with Seth Rollins versus Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman. Now, according to CBS Sports, they labeled this match a B-. What they said was, the finish here seemed about as predictable as any other card coming, given that Rollins and Strowman were scheduled to face each other for the Universal Championship later that night. That doesn't mean it lacked excitement or execution, however. Chaos ensured late as Strowman accidentally bulldozed Roode into Rollins, with Rollins slamming his head into the turnbuckle after Ziggler pulled Strowman outside the ring. Roode hit a stun Rollins with a glorious DDT for the pin. Now, I mean, okay, I was expecting this to happen. They were going to lose those championships anyway. Yeah. I didn't expect them to just, continue.
Yeah, my prediction that Rollins and Braun would have won them and lost to a real tag team like the Bacon Raiders or a real tag team. But I mean, they were going to lose them regardless. But the match itself, it was a good quality match, to open up a pay-per-view. It wasn't I knew it wasn't going to be a show-stealing match. I knew it was going to have a good match because you got good workers in that match. But I can agree with their rating, though. That
B-, okay.
Yeah,
I'll give it. Wasn't perfect, but it is what it is. All right, next match. SmackDown Women's Championship, Bayley versus Charlotte Flair via pinfall. Bayley won that match. Okay, and here's what CBS Sports said. There's no shortage of intensity in this one from Flair popping the hometown crowd with a big boot. And near all off the opening, opening bell to Bayley further exploring her heel turn. It was later that ultimately decided the finish, as Bayley definitely removed the bottom turnbuckle cover while recovering in the corner, as Flair was inadvertently distracted by the referee. Now, I thought this match was pretty good. Like, the women's matches have been getting better compared to like back in the day when they just really had them do like 5-minute bathroom break matches or whatever. Now, like, quality wise, it's getting better. Yeah. And I think this was a pretty good match. What do you thought?
I think it was a good match. It didn't go as long as I thought it would have, but I do like the way how they're working Bayley into doing heelish things without her actually becoming a full heel. Yes. And then I like the way she did run off Carol after she had the belt, because she knew, oh man, if I don't get out of here, this could get ugly. But
I think she's like a tweener now. She's like not fully. She's like right in the middle right now. But hopefully they might have her. I want them to have a heel theme for her pretty soon. I think that would be dope. Yeah. Because like a lot of times when like certain superstars turn heel, they have better sounding themes. Like one of my favorites was Al Snow when he turned heel. I thought that theme when he had was dope. Yeah. That was a good one. Yeah. And then CBS labeled this one a B-. What do you think about that?
B-. They've been a little bit harsh. I would have gave it maybe a B+. Okay. Because it didn't go as long as I thought it would have. And the ending, it fit perfectly for where they're going with Bayley. So
I give them just a solid B, because I think they did an excellent job with that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Next match, SmackDown Tag Championship, Revival versus New Day. Revival wins via submission. Another brief yet efficient piece of storytelling on Sunday's show. Dash, Wilder, and Scott Dawson targeted and took advantage of Xavier Woods' left knee injury throughout the match. After hitting Woods with Shadow Machine, the heel duo refused to try a pin. Instead, ripped off his knee brace before Dawson applied an inverted figure 4 leg lock. So, this match was cool. Yeah. But I pretty much thought that New Day was going to lose this one, because I think they've been WWE's been pushing the Revival a lot lately. Yeah. They've been getting more TV time. They used to not having them in silly segments with like the Usos, like they were on Raw and everything like that. That's my take on it. What's your take?
I feel this was a good match. It told a good story, because they really showed how strong the Revival is a tag team, cutting the ring off and attacking an injured body part, and it showed the New Day doing their thing, showing they're a good tag team. And it's also, I like the fact that now they're giving Xavier more ring time. Yes. Than previous time. They're showing how good he's in the ring, that he's not just a mouthpiece for the group. Yeah. And he shows how well he can still a story in the ring, even with the injury. And I like them not going for the pinfall, doing the submission, showing how vicious they really can be in the ring. So what rating did they give that match?
They gave this match a C+.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really take these ratings verbatim, but
Yeah.
you know, this.
I would have gave that at least a B plus.
Yeah, give them a B plus or solid B.
Yeah.
Yeah, this.
Yeah,
I mean, this is every review, like these news media outlets. It's so subjective.
Yeah.
You know how that is. But okay, next match, women's tag champs Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Fire and Desire. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Cross proved to be the workhouse and the savior in this one, as the champions were able to defend thanks to Cross' late save. After Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville combined their hit to total elimination knee strike after, finisher on Bliss, Cross dove in at the last second to break the pinfall. Shortly after, Rose missed a running knee in the corner, and Cross followed with her swinging fisherman's neckbreaker, while Rose's legs were draped up over the top rope for the pin. Now, yeah, this match, yeah, it was kind of a little slow.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been. I like a little bit more of a fast-paced match because then it really like gets you on the edge of your feet, especially when there's a lot of two pinfalls for the two. It just really, you're just like, man, okay, Sonya and Mandy might actually win this, because I like that when you actually think the other team might win.
Yeah.
And then it turns out they probably don't. But what do you think?
Like I said, it's a good match. I like Alexa and Nikki being together because to me it gives Nikki more TV time. It gives her a chance to fully develop and be around someone like Alexa, who has fully developed her character, and it helps Nikki. It was a good tag team match. I can tell that those tag teams are not used to working against each other, so it was kind of a slow match. And I agree with you. I like how you never knew who was gonna win. You thought that Fighters are gonna get it, but
Exactly.
hey, the Alexa and Nikki pulled it out.
And
so
plus, Nikki was dope when she went solo in NXT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I thought that was good.
Yeah.
I was hoping they would keep her that way on the main roster. But anyways, CBS Sports gave it a solid C. What do you think?
I'm okay with that, actually. I'm okay with that because it's gonna give them a chance to really up their feud a little more and have better matches in the future. So
great tag teams aren't built in a day, so that is what it is. Next match, Intercontinental Championship, Shinsuke Nakamura defeats The Miz via pinfall to retain. A fairly forgettable build to this title bout gave way to fairly predictable storytelling. Yeah, I agree with that. Sami Zayn, who donned a neck brace and cut a promo on The Undertaker before the match, gave commentary from ringside during the match until his microphone was cut and Miz tossed it onto the stage. From there, Zayn's interference was constant. Miz ate a knee to the back of the head following a distraction from Zayn, and later saw his skull-crushing finale on Nakamura without a pin attempt as Zayn stood on the apron to grab the referee's attention.
This was probably one of the matches I looked at least forward to watching.
Yeah.
To be honest, I kind of was dozing on and off with this one because, like I said, the build-up was kind of... I'm not really too much feeling the whole Sami and Nakamura come together. I'm not really feeling that.
He's just annoying the crap out of me with
at this point.
With the stupid promos at the very beginning.
Yeah.
And he's Shinsuke Nakamura. Like,
it's
just nah, bro. Y'all like, creator got to do it better. I'm not blaming Sami for this.
Right.
It's really creator's fault. They just... I mean, I think he's good. I think he has a lot of potential. And I'm still surprised he hasn't won like a mid-card title yet. Or at least been 24/7 champ yet. But it is what it is. Okay, they rated this a C+. I would have gave it a C-.
Yeah, definitely.
See, but
Yeah, because the match and the storyline building up overall just... I'll give it a C- too now. That match.
Yeah. So, all right, next match. Sasha Banks defeats Becky Lynch via disqualification. Okay, Banks may have won the first chapter in their new feud, but Lynch is certainly the winning the war at this moment after physical brawl post-match that took place all over the arena. This one was dripping with intensity from the opening bell as Lynch responded to Banks' trash talk with a hard slap to the face. Both wrestlers were able to escape the other submission attempt at various points. Banks secured a late near fall when she used Becky Lynch's body to block the referee's vision of a chair shot in an homage to her idol Eddie Guerrero. Now, I did really enjoy this match. Yeah. This was not a boring match at all.
No.
This was not a boring match to watch at all. Like, if you have not watched that, at least if you haven't watched the pay-per-view, at least watch that match.
True.
At the very least, watch that one because that one it reminded it felt like an Attitude Era type match because it was very violent. It was very emotional. It was very personal. That's the type of matches I like to watch.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps me glued to the television. That's what keeps me wanting to see. Okay,
Yeah.
because at one point, like I said earlier, I almost thought Sasha might have won the match.
Yeah.
And then that would have been like, whoa, man, she defeated Becky Lynch. She was not playing when she cut her promo on Raw. But what do you think?
I mean, this match was one of the matches I really look forward to because I like how they brought Sasha back and we're finally getting a heel Sasha Banks.
Yeah,
and we're
dope Sasha Banks.
And we're getting somebody who really can take it to Becky Lynch. And the match was intense. I like the way it ended and the feud. Like, there's more to come. Like, this is far from over. Which leading to the next pay-per-view match inside Hell in a Cell. I mean, I thought Sasha was going to win the match, but the way it ended, so it keeps this feud going. Yeah. And, like, it's not slowing down anytime soon. I definitely enjoyed this match. This match will be something I will watch again. I'm on 3 times. So what did they rate this match?
This one a B+, and this one I agree with.
Yeah.
Or honestly, I would have given it a low A. Yeah, a low A would have been better. Yeah. But a B+, okay, cool. This is it's right on the money. That was a money match right there.
Yeah.
Okay, Kofi versus Randy Orton. Kofi Kingston defeats Randy Orton in this match. Putting this on after the hot ending to Lynch Banks, this match gave an unevitable spot. Excuse me, unevitable spot. But the storytelling and pace showcased throughout the match did no favors to try to wake up a suddenly dead crowd. This match was too long and featured far too many slow and deliberate beatings from Orton. Even worse, the build-up towards Kingston's eventual rally from the brink of defeat fell hard and flat in the face of the crowd who were simply waiting on for the next match to begin. Yeah, I can see that. Orton, Fiend, being hurt late in the surprise RKO, but Kingston was able to get his foot on the ropes to break the pinning attempt. Yeah, this was a pretty slow match.
Yeah, and for me, it was too much. Randy was too much beating the crap out of Kofi in this match. It was too much for beating. It was like
too much one-sidedness.
Yeah, and then I didn't like the foot on the ropes. I would have been more happy with a kicked out because that showed that he really wanted more if he would have kicked out instead of a lazy foot on the ropes. And
oh yeah, definitely. This with as quick as Kofi is, like I've seen, he has a lot of agility. You know what I mean? And this could have been a much better match. I would have liked to see them go out in the crowd and then probably put Randy through a table again, maybe like a 10 years later type thing. Yeah. You know, because they showed the clip of him 10 years back in 2009 when he did the leg drop on the table and everything like that. Right. Now, that would have been a lot better. I would have loved to see, them get out in the crowd and, and then be like, yeah, get him, things like that. Yeah. But this was just too slow. I mean, it's a WWE Championship match. Yeah. Man. They could have done a lot better with this match, in my opinion. They gave it a C-, and like, yeah, I'm 100% on board with that.
I just gave it a plain C. It definitely could have been better. Maybe if they're gonna do another match at Hell in a Cell, I don't know. But at this point, that match could have been better than what it was. I guess because Clash Champions not a major pay-per-view, so maybe they want to do better to something else. I don't know. It was too slow and too one-sided for me.
Yeah. All right, next match. Eric Rowan versus Roman Reigns. Eric Rowan wins this one via this is no DQ match, by the way. Right. And Eric wins by pinfall. And according to CBS Sports, trending towards another predictable Reigns victory, despite the odds and multiple near falls from Rowan stacked against him. The return of Luke Harper, oh yeah, I'm going to get into that, certainly raised the rent late. Dressed in similar attire as Rowan, Harper intercepted a Reigns spear attempt on the ramp by emerging out of nowhere to hit a boot to the face. A discus clothesline inside the ring from Harper followed before Rowan hit an Iron Claw slam for the pin. Now this match, it wasn't terrible. No, it wasn't terrible at all. I actually like this match. I think that I'm glad that they had Eric Rowan win, and this kind of puts him over. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And plus, this sets up for possibly the Bludgeon Brothers to come back. I mean, they were so underrated. They were a dope heel tag team, and I'm glad Luke Harper's back because I want to see the Bludgeon Brothers just kick a lot of ass in the tag team division because they had the potential to be like one of the most dominant tag teams in WWE today. Let me know what you think.
I think with the Blood Brothers, I think what happened for them was both of them suffered injuries last year.
So that slowed them down
because they was a dominant tag team. Mm-hmm. I think they should have been tag champ way back when they was in the Wyatt family because they've obviously had that chemistry even back then. And I agree, Eric Rowan needed this because to me it helps both of them because if Roman Reigns would have won this, I feel like they're going back to the old Roman Reigns stick again where he winning every match and not helping him develop as a character, develop his storylines. And with Rowan winning this one, this shows like he's very a good top contender, and I'm glad that they did bring Luke Harper back instead of just letting him sit at home do nothing. They found something for him that I think that he does enjoy doing. Yeah. And also I like the fact now Eric Rowan is taking a lead in a storyline instead of just standing in the back, just being the muscle. Yeah. So I really enjoying this, and I was glad to see him get the win. Yes. And with the Bludgeon Brothers coming back, and then I don't want to talk about like on SmackDown, even they tore a hole through Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan. So I'm enjoying this road they're taking with Eric Rowan and Roman Reigns and Luke Harper and Daniel Bryan. So I'm excited to see where this goes. So what was the rating for this one? I hope it's
they gave it a C+.
C+.
Yeah.
C+. I would at least gave it a B- or a B.
Yeah.
Because it did not lack in any energy. It felt like a no disqualification match because they went everywhere and it wasn't a one-sided match.
Yeah, they went back and forth. I think that was like a pretty good no DQ match that they've had in a while. Yeah. That was a pretty good one.
Because they went all over the place, and it wasn't just Roman Reigns kicking Roman's butt or Roman just beating on Roman for the whole match. They literally went back and forth. You never know where they're going to go, who's going to win. So I would have gave it... Now I'm thinking, I would have probably gave it a B+ now, too, thinking about it. Yeah, so...
Okay, the final match of the night, Universal Championship. Seth Rollins defeats Braun Strowman via pinfall to retain the title. Any remnants of the booze which sprinkled over Rollins' rally to finally put Strowman away will be long forgotten thanks to the timely and needed reveal. Just as Rollins hit the top of the ramp to hold up his title as the broadcast appeared to be going off the air, the lights went out and Bray Wyatt emerged as the Fiend to hit Sister Abigail from behind before applying the mandible claw. Now, the overall match, I mean, I kind of expected, big guy, little guy. Braun is pretty much dominant. I mean, as expected. I mean, they shouldn't have him just taking a complete beating from Seth like for the entire match because, I mean, he's a big guy. They got to make him they're really doing a good job pushing him as a monster now, but he hasn't really been winning a lot of matches lately, which is I think it's kind of hurting him. Yeah, it's starting to hurt him a little bit, and maybe he's starting to lose a little bit of credibility. But that's not his fault. That's creative.
Yeah, it's creative's fault.
But I'd rather have Seth Rollins as Universal Championship than Brock Lesnar any day at this point. But so I'm kind of glad he's going to SmackDown so they can stop. Yeah, they can have the Universal Championship more on TV, and hopefully they'll have him on TV. Well, Vince got to pay him like $600K just per appearance, so we may not see him a whole lot on TV. If more than likely he may defeat Kofi Kingston for that championship. I mean, it's I can see it happening right now. It's gonna happen. So, anyways,
I feel like Braun put on a good show for the match. Even dove off the top rope like he was a cruiserweight. Yeah, I like how he did so like he hurt his leg, and I like how he's a monster. It took more than one stump. It took 3 stumps.
He kicked out before the count of 1.
It took a pedigree. Himself had to use a pedigree.
Yes,
he used that in a pedigree to help him beat Braun. I feel like Braun put on a good show, but I agree. Him losing all these matches hurts credibility, and I feel like now I'm telling my other friends like. You pushed him so high as a monster, flipping over cars and trucks. Well, he couldn't beat Brock Lesnar or anybody else. He hasn't been a champion. And now you got him losing matches. Like, is he a monster or not? When's he going to get a championship? And then also I look at, you really don't have anybody who can put on a good match for Braun if he's champion other than himself. Because Drew's hurt. You're not really putting Cesaro. And Bobby Lashley's kind of MIA. So it's like, you guys need to do better than pushing guys that can do a good match. With Braun when he does become champion, because I do see him being champion, and with the ending with the Fiend, it was cool. I liked it. It was kind of predictable since they've been putting it out there so much anyway. But what did they give this match?
They gave it a solid B.
Solid B. I can roll with a B.
Okay.
I can roll with a B for that match.
Yeah, I wasn't bored watching the match at all. Like it was fun to watch. Those two really did a good job putting that match together and everything like that. And then seeing the Fiend, that was dope too. So
did they talk about the kickoff matches with the Cruiserweight title and the U.S. title? Did they mention those matches?
Yeah, they did.
Did they? Cause I
Drew Gulak and Lince Dorado via pinfall. They gave that one a C+. And then AJ Styles and Cedric, they gave that a solid B.
Solid B. As far as the Cruiserweight title goes, I've always been a fan of the Cruiserweight division. I always have been. I just feel like they have since 205 Live, they never really gave them a true platform to show what they got. Like the last couple champions, no disrespect to Drew and Tony Nese, I feel like they had better champions in the past where they should have had their championship matches on the main card, not on the kickoff show, so they could get more eyes on them guys. So, but I agree with the
Here's an unpopular opinion. I like Enzo Amore as Cruiserweight champion.
I mean,
real talk.
I mean, on a business side and for putting eyes on the brand, he was good for it.
Yeah,
as far as
that was a smart move.
For wrestling, he sucks. Yeah. But as far as business and eyes on the brand, that was a good move because he is money when it comes to promoting and advertising. He's good at that.
It was fun to watch.
Yeah,
like talk and stuff.
And they made him kind of like a heel, so it was like he can't wrestle. We expect him to cheat the win. So
yeah.
But I think other problems than his personal problems kind of screwed that up. So, but it was a good move putting the title on him for when they did, because 205 Live needed to go in a different way to help promote him. But
yeah,
and with AJ and Cedric, I thought there was gonna be a main card match, and it should have been, other than instead of Nakamura and Miz being on the main card, that should have been on the kickoff. Because AJ know how to go in the ring, and Cedric, that was the guys that know how to clash well. Because if you go back and watch them on like Ring of Honor or stuff like that, so these guys already have chemistry, and I think it would have been a good match point on your main show instead of the kickoff. I think WWE kind of robbed the fans of a good match on the main card. So
yeah, well, that's all the matches for Clash of Champions. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure you guys hit the links in the description below for my man Wrestling Rants 901 and Markel's channels. And for those of you watching on Wrestling Rants 901, make sure you hit the link to my channel too and subscribe so you never miss a new video. I'm Bluff City Nerd.
I'm Kel Breeze from Wrestling Rants 901.
And we're out of here. Deuces.